Yesterday we did the fruit assets, which was really fun. I'd say I bolded it because I think we're done with those now. I did attempt to add a palette and paintbrush, but I don't know if it succeeded, so I'm thinking we might just keep the battler sprites with those, and I think that'll look cool, but we'll see. We'll decide properly when we actually do the cutscene of that, which will be cutscene D and E. Or no, because they might not be in cutscene E, but they'll definitely be in cutscene D. So today we're going to do the assets for Carol's companions. And then, yeah, we'll see how we get on. We probably won't do them all this stream because some of them might be challenging. We're doing them from scratch after all. So we'll see how it goes. But let's move over here because this is where we've got a description of each of the assets. And we've got Carol's son as well, who needs to be done, but we don't have a name for him yet. There was some name suggestions, but I'm thinking we should design him first before we properly think of his name, just so, you know, it might help to actually see him to decide what his name will be. But we've got Meryl, Elvira, Hank and Woody to do as well, so we'll probably do those first. We'll start with Meryl, I think, so that will be funny. She's a barrel too, so she's going to be like the same as Carol, except different colours and different features. So let's get graphic scale up. Where are you, graphic scale? Here we go. So last time we did this, I had some issues with the layers, but I've fixed them now. They're all good. So I have got some notes in Notepad of what they look like as well. Okay, so Carol's sister Meryl, a flirty barrel who is passionately in love with a bad boy oil drum. She's gonna be lighter in colour than Carol, so we'll start with that. I did like put a text layer description of each of them up here, but I see it's gone. I must have deleted it. Maybe we should do that again. Or I could just do that so you guys can see the descriptions now and again. Right, so let's start with Meryl. I mean, Meryl won't be too hard. I think Woody will be the hardest one. Because he's not a barrel. So, hi Glycian, I have good information for you. Slowpoke is coming to Sword and Shield. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. I wasn't happy about that, Slowpoke not being in the latest Pokemon game. But that's so good. That means that you can catch him and play with him now. Are you going to get him, Glycian? Also, how are you doing, Glycian? I hope your day's going well. We finished the fruit sprites. If you're curious about what they look like, and feel free to have a peek at yesterday's VOD. It was fun. And now we're moving on to the barrels. We'll do Meryl first. So, that's the basic description of Meryl is that she's a flirty barrel. She's different to Carol. Carol's more, well, she's a Sundayer and she's definitely more aggressive. And I say Carol's got more of a gothic bad girl look, I suppose. I mean, look at those eyebrows. But yeah, Meryl's going to be very different in appearance. Let's make her a totally different barrel. So we're going to copy these layers that we've got so we can build her. In fact, I'm thinking of doing the barrels, the actual barrel part of all of them, and then doing the features together. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But Meryl, Elvira and Hank are all barrels. Also, should we get rid of this white background? we go. So how many pixels away from the edge is this outline of the barrel? 9 apparently. Okay, so I've done light grey squares next to white squares just so we know where, you know, the edges of each of the avatars, but obviously they'll all have a clear background, really, a transparent background. Of course I'm getting him. Okay, I'm gonna go get some food, then I'll be enjoy your foods and let us know what you get. I want to know what yummy foods Glacian's having. Okay, so now the fill. I don't know why we got some random white bits here, but we'll just delete them. Oh my god, not awake yet, but got a meeting in 30 minutes, another meeting. My god, Van, good on you for coping with those meetings. Okay, so let's quickly remind ourselves about the barrel colour of Meryl. Lighter in colour, that's all we've got. So she's blonde, basically. She's blonde. She's a blonde barrel. So Carol isn't like a massively dark barrel, but Meryl's going to be lighter. So we did start this like before the holes, but we ended up moving on to doing the boss battle instead, and we're revisiting this now. So I'm planning on doing a bit of boss battle stuff off stream though, some of the more technical stuff, some of the more complex stuff, and at some point this month we're definitely going to carry on with the boss, the fruit boss. Of course we'll have to, we need to get it finished, but this is also something really important we need to do as well. Hi Neffel, how's it going today? I hope you're having a good day. How are things going, Neffel? We're making some bat friends for Carol today, some barrel assets. So let's get a good blonde colour for Meryl. Whoa, that's a little bit bright. Should we make that a touch more saturated? That's probably a bit light though. Maybe something to that degree. Or maybe bit duller maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Google and type in blonde barrel and see what comes up. I know that blonde is a bit of a weird word to describe a barrel, but it's quite fitting for Meryl. Yeah, nothing comes up. I'll put in light barrel, light coloured barrel, because I might just use the eyedropper tool to get the right shade. Oh yeah, something like this. That kind of colour probably for Meryl. I'm just gonna copy and paste that. We'll get paint up. That's a cool colour. Right. Now I've got to remember the RGB. 228. 195. And 162. Hey, that's not right. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Apparently this is the perfect shade for Meryl. I think she could be a little darker, maybe. 179142. I mean, I think I preferred the other colour we had actually. But yeah, we'll have this one. We'll see. We can always change colour afterwards when we've got all the rest of the details in, if we feel we don't like it much. I'm good, thank you, I'm glad, Neffel. Hi, Legmog. Some pixel art coding, who knows, who knows. Kung put in a meme of me in the Discord yesterday. She took a screenshot of stream and put a caption saying, who knows. It was quite funny. It's in general chat anyway. That colour you input the code for does to your eyes look a little bit like human skin. It does, doesn't it? I mean, all I did was this. I grabbed a colour from that barrel. But yeah, it looked a bit human looking, didn't it? And yeah, I think this colour might be a bit better. Okay, so the next part of Meryl. We're doing Meryl at the moment. So just to remind you, I'll just quickly high gravity out. There, we got a little bit of a description for Meryl there at the top. And we're going to do each of Carol's barrel companions. We'll see what we get done today. We have some weird white outline stuff going on here. Carol. I think that's the right positioning. Let's get rid of that. That's better. Lid. The barrel made from human flesh, that's definitely creepy. Maybe Meryl's mom is a human then. Who knows? Sorry, it was the perfect opportunity to say that then. Couldn't resist. Okay. So, if Carol's... We'll probably use a different colour for the lid for Meryl. How much lighter is... Okay. Maybe that. We'll see. Don't need to justify using it. I feel like now it's been pointed out, I'm going to be using it even more. We have Carol's grandparents, but does she have a mum? If I remember, the dad lost the part. Oh yeah, that's very true. We didn't really get a... Did we even get a description of the mum and dad? I can't even remember now. It'll say on Trello. But that, yeah. Coming up with all sorts of theories about them. But we do have a story about them, didn't we? We were discussing it in the ideas section of the Discord. I think we're kind of going to be using a spell that brings them to life. Because it will sort of fit best with the plot. And we'll probably revisit that at some point so we can build the story around it properly when we start the cutscene. But yeah, no mum or dad in this little gang. Just Hank and Elvira, grandparents. They were more fleshed out and interesting as characters. Elvira was very popular. Oh yeah, what colour did we say? We said bronze metal bit. I think by metal bit we mean this bit here. Metal bit. I'm so sophisticated with my descriptions. Right, how much darker? Okay, so maybe that. There was a colour replace tool. Where is it? Yeah, that's it. So I think to use that we have to right click on the colour we want to change and the colour we want now, and we just go over it with this tool. But let's make our brush a touch bigger. That's easier. Oh my goodness me, Meryl's coming together. I don't know if we should change the colour of this bit yet. We'll see. If it looks odd, we will. We'll see how it goes. I just saw the Who Knows meme. I approve of this. I would like to give my blessing for Leandra to be promoted somehow. Yeah. I'd like to think in this medieval society those sentient barrels are somehow like the ancestors to Thomas the Tank Engine, just like how monkeys are to humans. Yeah. They're amazing, that's all I'll say. I love them. I want a t-shirt of them on. Okay, now it's the shadow, I think. So this isn't going to be too hard because we've already got Carol, so it's just a copy and paste job with Meryl, Elvira and Hank, luckily. Woody and the cookie jar will be a bit harder because they're entirely different shapes, but well, they'll be a bit more time consuming, I guess. How much darker? Because I want to be consistent. So okay, I think that might be the colour we want. She's a very pale barrel. Okay, so there's a bit more barrel detail as well. Think that's the right place for it. Yup. Okay. Okay, now it's the metal bits. Forgot what colour we said they'd be. Did we say bronze? Yeah, bronze. Okay. Let's hope the bronze goes well with it. This barrel here is like silver, and this barrel's a similar colour to Meryl. Okay, bronze. Right, let me think how to get a bronze colour. This is more gold, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna just get bronze in Google and colour pick it. Bronze. Something like this is bronze, isn't it? Something like that. That's what Google says anyway. It looks very dark actually on the colour picker. Should we go for this? Ooh. It looks like poop colour. We can edit it a bit if it does look like poop. It's all good. 147. Yeah, we'll make it a bit darker maybe. So we got a highlight as well. And that's just 20 lighter. Maybe we need to change the silver. I don't know if it goes. Hi Peter, how are you doing today? Thank you Robin for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. I'm a sweet bloody vampire. Thank you very much. Look at those lips, no doubt painted red with the blood of her enemies. Who, Carol? She's the one with those sweet red lips. Carol does have parents. The innkeeper's sister had a torrid love affair with Fleming years ago. Oh my god, isn't Fran Bookington like 13 years old or something? My goodness. Rose didn't have such red lips at the start of stream earlier. She says, I fancy a snack and went AFK. When she came back, she wiped some red dribble from her chin and her lips were bright blood red. Oh no, you found out my secret. Damn it. I see barrels and I follow barrels. Yay, thank you, Robin. I'm glad you approve. We're doing some barrel assets today for our game. Where is our plan again so I can show it off? Here. No, not here. Right, here. No, they're not there. One sec. Here. There. So this is our description of the barrels we've got to design. Carol the barrel's already been done. That's her. And now we're doing a sister today. And she's looking a little bit, well, a bit pale. We want it to definitely be lighter in colour than Carol. But I'm not sure the colours yet. I'm thinking of getting a proper light coloured barrel as a reference to put at the side so we can look at it. I didn't know how old the sister was, but I love her. She's not the mother. Who, oh my goodness. Well, there are other NPCs in like full. And once we've like finished this part of the story, once the fruit boss is out the way and Carol's flashback, will be going back to like fall, and we'll really flesh out those NPCs. We'll think of some good side plots for them for side quests. No reason to use a green screen. I live in a crypt. I do. That's why I'm so pale. The sun can't get to me in there. And also new peoples like Robin. If you're curious to find out more about our project, feel free to have a peek at those links. I'm looking for a light coloured barrel with bronze metal bits for a reference, but they're all silver. Oh, that's bronze metal bits, isn't it? Is that lighter than Carol though? Looks a little bit dirty. But we can do a clean version of it. I think Alvira and Hank are dirty. Well, Hank definitely is. Hank's the grandpa barrel. Whoa, that's huge. Looking very pixelated there, that one. Where did it go? There we go. Don't disappear. Oh, fine, disappear then. Let's make a new layer for it. Okay, so it's really weird when you pick the colours because it's nothing like it. There we go. Is that too close to human skin colour? I feel like she needs a bit of colour to her. The old colour's a little bit sickly looking, isn't it? Let's give her a bit of colour. Ghosty, thank you for the host. It's good to see you. How's it going, Ghosty? You going? Oh, take care, Logmog. Have a fantastic Thursday. See you again next week, maybe. The Name Bros always reminds me of Titanic. I love Titanic. It was one of my favourite movies when I was a youngster. Okay, so Okay, apparently that is the right colour. Trying to just get rid of the sickly colour we had before. Meryl was looking a little bit ill. And the bronze will change because it's looking more of like a very like poo coloured brown at the moment. We change them to more what they are there. I've just realised those are the same colour as Carol. I apologise, Carol. You are not the colour of poo. Forgive me. Ghosty. I love you, Ghosty. You gotta go too, Peter. Take care, Peter. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Okay, also the barrel light colour needs to change as well. 60. Okay. Okay, I think that should be the right colour. Okay, now let's get more of a bronze for the metal bits. I think that looks okay. Better than before. Get rid of that reference now. Oh, we have to change the lid colour as well. Forgot about that. Oh, hang on. I forgot something. Did the shading wrong. I did it the wrong way round, like a silly Billy. There. Okay. So it's 44 lighter for the top colour and and 53 and 40. So I'm going to have to write this down if I want to be accurate about it, which I do, of course. So plus 44 plus 53 plus 43. No, 47. I can't make that one much lighter than it already is, so. That looks weird. I don't think that should be the colour. I must have done my calculations wrong. Oh well, we forgot to do the lid details as well. What layer was that? That. It's always fascinating to me to watch people do anything in 2D. Awesome, Robin, that's cool. We don't always do assets here. Sometimes we do if we have to create something very unique and specific to our game, like these barrels, for example. But a lot of the time we use assets that already are existing to save development time, because it's a pretty epic adventure we're making. So we generally do tons of things. There's a mixture of dialogue streams and story and world building, writing, mapping and level design, skill creation, battle mechanics. What else do we do? Tons of stuff, don't we, guys? Rose is actually the last piece of 2D animation Disney ever did. She was brought to life by Disney magic but went rogue. I love these wild theories, but it's great because our game's pretty wild and I love it. I'm a fan of the bonkers stuff. Otherwise we wouldn't have barrels, would we, in our game? Definitely not. So we'll grab that. I think that colour is okay, the one that we're using. How much? 20. Okay, so we've kind of got Meryl. The question is now, should we make her features or should we move on to doing Hank and Elvira's barrel? I'm still not sure about this colour here, but well, give me a sec, guys. I think that's a bit better. She's looking very different to Carol, which is good. I prefer to call myself a 3D artist or level designer when given the chance, but I wear too many hats. Awesome. If you want to share your work with us, Robin, we do have a creative work channel in our Discord, so totally feel free to. We like to see what creative stuff you guys get up to as a community, in the community as well. Thank you for the follow as well, SF. I mean, S4F, that's it. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, so apparently, let's have a quick look at our descriptions. We've put that she wears a bikini. I think that would be quite funny if we could do that. We're going to have to take her into Photoshop if we're going to do a face, though, because if we bring the face assets into GraphicsGale, they'll have a white background and stuff. So that's easy enough to do. We did the same for Carol. Right, let's just get rid of this little bit of white that's sticking out where it shouldn't be. There we go. Save. Okay, so let's open Photoshop. So for the face, to make Carol, we actually used the eyes and from the RPG Maker character avatar generator, so we could keep the style, the look that we want. We didn't want the look of Carol to be too far off with the rest of the characters. But we kind of made a few modifications. I don't think the nose was actually in the character editor. Right, so I don't know if I've got a PSD file when we built Carol. Or maybe we have. I'm going to open it and have a look. Oh, looks like we have. So that was actually the face we based Carol the Barrel on, everybody. I think I did a decent job of that. We got the eyebrows and the cheeks, that's for sure. Yeah, and so I've got all the layers have how I did Carol's face here. Oh my gosh. Computer was lagging a bit because there's that many. And I think we found some thick eyebrows in the generator and just exaggerated them even more. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to make a copy and we'll do Carol. I mean Meryl. Is that Barrel NPC who wears a bikini? Take my money. Yeah, I somebody suggested that. It might have been Careless Rex, that Meryl should wear a bikini, and I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy but awesome. So I'm thinking, should we do the face first though before the bikini? Because we could always use Carol's face as a template. Hang on, let's just see what happens if we stick Carol's face on Meryl. Bit weird. We'd have to change the colour. Oh no, it looks deformed. Okay, but if we was going to do a bikini, it would probably be... Let's get another layer. And it has to be pink as well. we'd have the strap somewhere like in this area. It's a bit of a messy strap, but, and the also, sorry guys, I'm not showing the correct layout. There we go. We can tidy it up, of course, but something like that, that's a very rough outline of Meryl wearing a bikini, and we've just stuck Carol's face there as a guide, of course, but we'll get Meryl a proper face soon. Getting crazier by the second. Is that, yeah, you love it? Good, I'm glad. Hi Storm, how are you doing? What a thing you've walked in on. We're about to build Meryl the barrel. So yeah, should we could get the face in first and then add the bikini at the end. I think it'll be easier to do the bikini properly once we've actually given Meryl a face. So we'll keep that outline there though for when we return, but let's go back to Photoshop and get Meryl put in. So I'm gonna have to flatten the layers in graphics, girl, I think. Just temporarily so I can get the asset in. So there she is. Let's give her a face. We'll use Carol's face as a guide still, because we want to get the eyes in the right position that they should be. I don't know why we've got that bit of... I think we use that just to hide the barrel line for the nose. That's why that's there. We could change the colour because it's a bit distracting. Ideally, we want the face to be a bit different to Carol's. We're definitely not going to use Carol's face. It gets rid of her... You get rid of Carol's uniqueness. She's not going to have her brows either. We can use totally different features. I was doing fine before I saw the face of Lust. Who's the face of Lust? Carol the Barrel? I wonder if some people will prefer Meryl though to Carol. I hope not, because Carol's special. Okay, so I'm going to go grab some eyes from a character generator. Face, female. Right, now we've got to think what sort of eyes Meryl would have. She's very flirty, so... I'm going to just open a few. These are the outline of the eyes, though. My God, she looks scary with those pupils, though. Let's get rid of the brows. They're very distracting. Also, let's change this nose because we've got a bit of a weird nose going on here with the outline. Did we? Yeah, we used that colour, so we'll just get the colour picker and change the colours to what they should be for Meryl. That don't look like the right colour. Horror level material. The pupil-less size are too spooky for you. They are, aren't they? Nobody's gonna want to come in the stream because it's so scary. Let's add some pupils quickly before we horrify everybody here. Okay. Go on there. That's better. That's Meryl's face when she's dead. Okay, so I'm trying to look for some biggish pupils. We'll see how these look. If we need to change the eye colour to look better with Meryl, we will. Oh my goodness me. Let's hide the lips for now, because those are Carol's lips. She looks really, it's hard to say what she looks like. She looks a bit shocked, though. Maybe it's because she's got no eyebrows. Whoa, when you do that, it changes it completely. Creepy. It is creepy, isn't it? Let's see if we can get some better eyes. Maybe the big ones are a little bit too creepy. Maybe these ones. Are these creepy eyes? Hey, she looks flirty now, though. She's meant to be flirty. That's a total waifu, that is. Barrel waifu, best waifu. She looks like she's really struggling to make sense of her own existence. I can imagine. You just wait till she gets those lips and bikini on. She'll really be your number one waifu then. She's getting there though. She's totally getting there. Okay, so we need to change the shading of the nose because it's very wrong. Oh, there, that's why it was weird, because we had a colour layover on for some reason. Cheeks as well. Are we going to give the same cheeks as Carol? Is that going to just be a feature that all the barrels have, maybe? I feel like it worked very well on Carol, so I'm inclined to give them to all the barrels. They're gorgeous cheekbones. Hang on, I don't know if they should be that pale. Were Carol's that pale? Yeah, they were. Oh, where's the, there we go. I wouldn't where the little nose went. Why isn't it changing colour? It's been a silly butt face. Okay, I think it has now. That's a really pretty shade of blue for the eyes. I think they're great for her. Carol's got like a greeny colour eye, hasn't she? This one's this one is like she's very stereotypical Valley girl. That's kind of what we're going for with this one. Carol's got the sass. Carol's the badass. She's very different. She's in love with a bad boy oil drum. He's not good for her. That means we've got to make an oil drum asset at some point. Also, let's give her those cheeks some colour. Why have we got that random cheek there? I don't know why that's there. There we go. Delete. Oh, we'll delete those eyes in the background there. We don't want them. We still have to give her some brows as well. Okay, so those were Carol's cheeks, but we need to go for some cheeks that go better with her complexion. What sort of colour do you guys think would suit her? Something like that. Also, I don't know why the blending mode's like that. Maybe that's why I added the colour on top before. There we go. Okay, so we need some eyebrows and a mouth for her. And then we'll give her a bikini, which we have kind of started, which we'll get up here. There, we started it. It looks terrible at the moment, but she will have a bikini on as well. Because it seems everybody's very hype over the bikini, so how could we say no? Carol is the rose of barrels. I'm not fully sure, but a darker red pink does look better than pale colour used for Carol. Yeah, it did kind of blend in a bit, didn't it, with Meryl, because it was very, very close to her barrel colour, but Carol suits it, that one. But yeah, maybe this sort of pink could go better for Meryl. Okay, should we do the brow? I think we should do the brows first before we do the lips. So I'll get a couple of brows and we'll pick the one that we think looks best on her. We won't give her mad brows though, because she's more of a friendly barrel. She's flirty. So we'll give her some friendly looking eyebrows. I'll probably get 2 of them and we'll pick the best out of the 2. These are blonde eyebrows, so we'll have to probably modify them. Carol's were black, literally the same colour as her metal parts. So we should probably do the same for Meryl. We'll make her eyebrows the colour of this. We'll actually colour them in first before we make our decision which ones we'll go for. But this is eyebrow 1. I didn't know I could fall in love with the barrel until today. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Who have you fallen in love with, this one or this one? Which one's your wifey? Welcome, by the way. That post was ghostwritten by an oil drum. If only I was pretty as an oil drum. Wow. I wonder what our oil drum's going to look like. He's got to look like a typical bad boy. I believe someone says James Dean. I think that's kind of what we're going for with the oil barrel when we do him. Meryl, I think she's called. Yeah, she is very cute, actually. I didn't expect her to look so cute. But now let's have a look at how these eyebrows are. These ones might look even better, but we'll see. These are slightly slimmer. They're rounded though, so we definitely want to keep the friendly face with this one. We don't want eyebrows that are too fearsome. So what do you reckon, guys? Thin eyebrows or thick? Feel free to say in chat what you think is the better look for Meryl. I'm totally fine to go with either of them. I can't spell that name, how embarrassing. Is it with 2 R's? I'll have a quick peek. Oh, it's just the 1 R. You like the thin ones? You like the thin as well? Sexy, awesome. So it seems that's got the most votes, so that's what we'll go for. Very, very, it's a real contrast to Carol's very bushy eyebrows, I have to say. I love it. Now we need lips. That's the only feature we're missing on her. And then we can take her back into graphics girl and give her a bikini. A pink bikini. Okay. So I'm actually going to save this in case we lose her. I'd admit I'd be devastated if the computer crashed now after we've created such a pretty barrel. I'd cry. Meryl the barrel. Doesn't have quite I don't know if it has quite the same ring to it as Carol the Barrel, but that's because we haven't said it as much. Carol is the beauty I was comparing my love for earlier. I'm so sorry, Carol. Yes, Carol is the heroine of our game, so we'll always want you to love Carol more. Of course, she's literally the MVP of Raindrop Chronicles, and this is her sister. Well, they're not actually real sisters, but the plot will explain how they came to be when we talk about that. My, what a lovely pair of barrels. Hi Joe, how are you doing? It's good to see you. They are. And this one isn't even complete yet. We got to give her a good mouth. So she's flirty, so we'll make sure we pick one that's good for her personality. They're both fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome. Hello, Fox. How are you doing, Joey? You having a good day? Hope your new year is treating you well. And you as well. Right, let me say your name because I want to pronounce it properly. Aetherus? I always get embarrassed when I have to pronounce certain names because I'm bad at pronouncing things. But feel free to let me know what to say, how to say it. Mouth. Yeah, we probably not sure if we're going to give her Carol's red lips. We might give her a different kind of mouth to make her stand out a bit. So we've got one mouth here. Look for another one. But the mouth will probably change because we'll give her different facial expressions and stuff. So, but the mouth I've just put, there's a few different types and expressions of that mouth. Anyway, it's fine. I made the mistake of coming up with the name. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, there's certain names that I do struggle to say, and that's probably why. I'll call you Russ. That's probably easier. Oh, thank you for the command, Zexy. Doing all right at workplace and saw you in my recommended. It's like, oh, RPG Pixar, sign me up. Project. Yeah, thank you, Zexy, for those. Feel free to have a peek at those links, Joe. And anybody else who's new here, if you're curious about what we've been up to. Every single VOD is on the YouTube as well from the very first stream. Where are you, mouths? I see loads of vampire mouths appearing. I think the mouth that I've put there is the most flirty mouth there. The others look more innocent. And some of them have red lips as well, and I'm inclined to not go for those just because the red lips are Carol's trademark. So let's just see how this mouth looks. Maybe it'll look good and we'll be fine. Oh no. We do need, well, that's a problem. We need, something's missing with that mouth for sure. Where's the teeth? I'm confused. Let's have a look. I feel like I need to open the face generator in RPG Maker because I'm confused. Maybe we're missing a part. 90% of streamers have had problems pronouncing it. It's literally not a problem. Well, thank you for being so nice and understanding. I appreciate that. Do you think Meryl used lipstick and other makeup? Maybe. She could have pink lipstick. I mean, we could always do that. It'll match with her pink bikini. So we could grab the red lips and just make them pink. That's an idea. Because I did see some red lips, but where they're hiding, I've gone again. There's hundreds of assets I'm looking through here, that's why. I think the middle bits did, yeah, we need to find the teeth, so that's the reason it looks strange, because we haven't got any teeth. I don't know about those lips. I don't know if they fit a face that well. We can make these ones pink though. Changing the colour's not a problem. But yeah, we need the teeth. So let's find them. Matching lipstick and bikini? Yeah, we should totally do that. She's going to be the best. Well, no, Carol's the best, but Meryl's going to be cool as well. Right, so... can always add the teeth ourselves, maybe we should just put a layer behind it and make it white. I can't seem to find, wait, what's this one? Putting them all on Carol's. Oops. Yeah, let's just do a something's not right here. That don't look like how the mouse look. I'm going to just open RPG Maker for a sec, guys, because I'm a bit confused by these mouths. Let's open the generator and remind ourselves how they look. Little help, but you'll do your best. Well, I appreciate you, Zaxi. I'm sure you'll know if she looks awesome, though, just like you knew Carol the Barrel did. Time for sweets. Okay, so that was kind of the lips I was going for, but we were going to turn them a bit more pink. I have no idea why they look weird when I put them in Photoshop and why they look okay there. Yeah, it must come with 2 layers, that's why. I've just got to find that missing layer. She'll look great when we got it. Yeah, it seems there might be 3 layers for mouths. That might be why. Apparently these are all the mouth layers. Can't even see them. But let's bring them in the... I don't know what these are. I don't know what that dot is. We'll delete that. Right, so I want to make sure we get the positioning right. So I'm gonna probably screenshot a random one from the generator and just zoom in loads so we can see it. Okay, so that's how it should look. We'll crop it. Well, not zoom in anymore. Hi there, Sandwich. How's it going? That's quite the flirty barrel, yeah. What sweets have you got there? Jelly babies. Do you like jelly babies, guys? She is, no joke. That is actually part of the plot. She's in love with an oil drum. Being somewhat out of habit keeping up with Twitch and also sleeping in later than I'd like ever since Crimbus, the two have combined to make me miss a lot of your streams. While you're here now, Battle Sandwich, which is awesome. It's great to see you. But while I'm actually a bit busy at the moment, I wanted to say hi real quick when I saw you was on. Awesome. I hope you're having an awesome start to your new year. How are things? Yeah, we do miss you. Zaxy's right. So eviction your schedule, yay. They look very tasty. This is what they look like. I mean, can't see them very well. The light's too bright. But yeah, if you do a Google, you'll see. You're amusing. Yeah, we've met some cool new peoples today. They approve of the barrels. So that says it all, doesn't it? Anyone who likes the barrels is somebody worth being friends with. Okay, so what I am going to do, because it's very hard to see the lips with the complexion of this barrel, I'm just going to do this so we can see for a bit. Okay. I'm a bit confused what's going on though, because I'm pretty sure we've got the right lips. But it don't look like it fits properly. I think against the black it just looks silly, that's why. It's not meant to be like that. Delete that. she looks very seductive. Is she seducing you all? We need to get the lips in the right position though, that's important. So where were Carol's lips so we can yeah, those are Carol's. There we go. We weren't too off. To be honest, I think that's probably the best we're going to do. But we need to make sure it doesn't clash with the barrel lines. So we'll do that. Well, should we change the lip colour a bit though? To something a bit more pink. I feel like we need to get rid of this weird bit at the bottom here. My God, hecking right there, approve of the barrels. Got this and 2 other streams. I like to chat in a bunch and miss those too often lately. Hope to chat with you all a bunch more soon. That's awesome, Battle Sandwich. I'm very happy to hear that. We love having you here. She could have a beard though. We're definitely going to have a barrel with facial hair. His name is Hank. He's the grandpa, so we'll be doing him as well. But he'll have a moustache probably. Weird oil slick. Oh no, she's dating an oil drum. You says, oh my God, that is why her lips look a bit oily. It makes sense now. It's not lip gloss, it's oil. Oh my goodness. Meryl, what have you gotten yourself into? Also, I should be on this screen really. Mer, thank you for the follow. Welcome. She does look seductive. Came back to the lips in the middle of just scary. Welcome back, Glacian. We're in the middle of putting together Carol's sister. She's we're trying to make her look like the flirty barrel she is. She's going to be wearing a pink bikini, by the way, so that's going to be on her once we've done the lips. Tasty Towns. 10 out of 10 indeed. Think of the scandal. Very lewd. Carol will be embarrassed. She would be, because Carol's very innocent. She's sassy. She's very, you know, got that attitude. But when it comes to romance, she's very, very innocent. You should have seen a little bit ago when she didn't have any pupils. That was scary. It was horrific. I was scaring everybody in the stream. Anyhow, gotta run, y'all. We'll be lurking, but not going to be near the computer to catch up collective silliness. Have to catch up on the all slick scandal later. See you, Battle Sandwich. Thanks for popping in and see you soon. She should have black lip slick if it's oil. Oh, is the oil going to be like full on like black oil? Oh dear. That doesn't sound very tasty, does it? Sounds like it's a bit bad for your health, Meryl. Save a version without the bikini and use that first. Then when she warms up to you, have her come out of her shell and reveal her snazzy new outfit. Oh yeah, maybe we'll do 2 versions. But when we first meet her, it'll be in a flashback. When she's with the rest of her family. So maybe, whether she'll be wearing it then or not, I guess it all depends on the context. But I feel it would be funny. It would just add character to her. Okay, so let's get these lips. What shade of pink should we go with? We'll do this for now. Also, we're going to make a few little edits to these lips because I don't know what's going on here. And also, that one needs changing. Probably need to make it a bit brighter. Why isn't that changing like it should? Anyway, there's a little bit too much lip going on here. We'll get a good shade of pink, guys. We still need to find the good one. This is more purple. Or maybe it's a good pink. It's kind of a Barbie doll pink, isn't it? What do you guys reckon? What sort of pink do you think could be perfect for her lips? That hot pink is wonderful. You like it? Do you think... I wasn't sure at first, but then I thought, actually, it's Barbie doll pink. That's kind of, you know, at Meryl completely. She is... That is what she is. Let's just... I'm not sure how to get this a bit brighter, but we could always just... There we go. She's looking beautiful. Just probably. Thank you, AT, for the 5 bits. How are you doing? Let me catch up with chat, guys, because I'm very behind. That hot pink is wonderful now. Now let's get back in those thigh-high stockings. She stood up and pulled my skirt over. Oh dear, alert. That is good. I think there should be some sort of notification that you will not be able to win it. There has to be a way to give me something after you win, but want to see the name, the person you beat. What's going on? I'm confused with the conversation that's going on here, guys. Joe likes it because it matches them. That barrel is making you feel some type of way. That's good. We want you to fall in love with her. She's very beautiful. I'm sorry, Carol, you're better. I love Carol more. So you're going to eat it? Oh, do you think wood would be edible though? I don't think that would be very yummy. I just think it's a quality pink. I think Ornong is being a bit of a copy. It could be at the moment. I'm not in love. You're not in love? Oh no. Damn it, we've failed. Also, what about these cheeks? Maybe we need to change the colour of them to something that fits more with the lips. Should we go for more of that? A hot pink for the cheeks too? Or did you guys like the old colour? What do you reckon? It probably matches more if we go for the same. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Or Nong. Or a Nong, I cannot say it. Okay. Also, we need to change this a little bit because we need it to be the same colour. Back to Shiny Hunt the Slowpoke. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you, Glacian. I want a Slowpoke, I'm jelly. Hey, Nung, don't copy what people are saying, please. Talk properly, if that's okay. Just because you're confusing us. We don't mind you being here, but only if you don't confuse us. Okay, shall we do her bikini? I think she's done. She looks nothing like Carol. It's great. Oh, there's something I've noticed. There's a bit of nose that hasn't been done. Bikini hype. Oh yeah, why is there's a couple of little visual things I'm noticing, but there we go. So let's get her saved and put back in graphic scale. So we can do her bikini. Okay, back to graphic scale then. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but it's probably because the whites of the eyes were transparent. So let's just fill those in. Okay, bikini time. Who's your favourite barrel, everybody? Is it a bot? I think it is, because it was making no sense and it was copying what people were saying. So I either thought there was a troll or a bot. So yeah. Welcome back, Gretch. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you, Rex, by the way. I appreciate that. Surprised you don't use Asprite. Yeah, I guess I'm one who goes against the norm. I tried Asprite and I couldn't get used to it. Maybe I'm weird. I just am more comfortable using graphic scale, but a lot of people hate graphic scale because they think it's confusing to use. But I've been using it for like 8 years or so, so it's just what I'm used to. I'm not ready to bother learning a new program when I'm already okay with something else. It's probably not the greatest, but I know my way around it, so might as well stick with it. Troll or bot, they were annoying me, so there you go. Thank you, Rex. Yeah, I gave them a chance, but if they were still doing it, then that's it. They have to go. I was going to ask what software you were using. Yeah, it's called graphic scale. It's also free. I believe with Asprite you have to pay as well. I think like visually the UI of Asprite is beautiful. It's very, very pretty piece of software, but I found I was like confused with how to get it working. I'm sure that once you get used to it, it's great to use. You love these barrels? Ah, that's awesome, Gretch. Does everybody still love Carol more than Meryl? What's everybody's opinion on Meryl? We're going to give her a bikini now. So we just did a rough outline. So let's make it look pretty. I'm going to look for a bikini reference on the Google that I can look at as a guide. Thank you for the 5 bitters, by the way. I'm not sure whether I did, so thank you, so thank you. Maryland? You mean Meryl? Meryl's a dude. She's too pretty to be a dude. We have a Hank and we have a Elvira coming up. I don't believe we got a Greg though. Okay. So let's attempt this bikini properly then. That's a pretty dude. There's some awfully pretty boys out there. Yeah, maybe Meryl's secretly a boy. I wonder what the oil drum would think of that. The oil drum is a boyfriend, by the way, those that don't know. Thank you, Joe, for the follow. I appreciate that. Not steeped in barrel culture, so can't make any guesses. Yeah, we're actually begun fleshing out the barrel lore before my Christmas holiday. We've kind of got a few ideas, but there'll probably be in some future streams where we discuss it further. But it's all very exciting. Excited to talk more about the barrels, that's for sure. Okay, so we got to do the strap as well. Question is, should the bikini be below her? Nah, maybe that's going a bit high. Still not sure about the shape just yet. Because like if we brought it up a bit, the barrel line would actually make it look like cleavage. Doesn't it? It actually does. What a coincidence. So I am a little bit tempted to have it up there. What do you guys think? Let's just do the strap though. Let's make the strap look better. One sec. We got a reference for a strap. I mean, it's just a line, so it's not really much, but yeah, it is. It's funny because it was there anyway. You know, it hasn't been added on purpose. It was literally just there anyway. Because Carol's got the same. It's just too good. Too good to not do. It works. It does. It's perfect. You love Laura around these simple things. Yeah, righty. To be honest, that's what the streams and this game's about, really. We spend an awful lot of time just rambling on about ideas and characterization and lore, more than actually making the game. Because we would rather like have something that was really fun and thought about rather than something that's just basic. I would anyway. So I could literally chat about silly things and world building forever. Drop some follows on other socials too. Definitely appreciate the pixel art and chill. Yeah, and we do a variety of stuff here. Like the barrels are our original assets because we have to do them because there's no other barrels that are sentient on the internet. They're so unique. But for a lot of things, we use other assets that are already out there. But I love the barrels. I love them. I love our fruits as well. We was working on the cute, adorable fruits yesterday. So if you're curious, have a look at yesterday's VOD. No fun. A lot of games really miss out on telling a story or caring about their world. It is super important in my opinion. That is everything in a game to me. I think we could always make the bikini. That should probably be a bit lower actually. I don't know though, because then it makes it look like she doesn't have the cleavage. The strap should probably start somewhere around here. But we might need another strap that... I was going to say, normally you'd have it go around your neck, but, you know, she doesn't have one. We don't have to have that, though. Some bikinis just have the one strap going round, so that's good. But we'll probably just need to change the shape of this, so it's rounder. She's pretty She's a pretty interesting barrel. We'll attempt to do some shading on it as well. The bikini, and see how that looks. I'm actually just following the shape of this for the strap. I feel like it might be best to do that. Make it a bit thicker maybe. Okay. Feel like something's visually off, but let's look at the reference again. We'll just add a bit of shading first. Probably won't have it that light though. Hi Naz, welcome back. How are you doing today? And which barrel do we have here? This is Meryl the barrel. We're just doing her bikini at the moment. She's very different to Carol. Very different. Carol's like definitely more gothic, isn't she? She's more got that grungy look going on. Meryl on the other hand, she's more of the party girl. She likes the bad boys. Carol likes the nude? No, Meryl likes the nude. That oil drum's probably a nude oil drum, so Carol's not even capable of loving or romancing anybody. She is a virgin. Carol is. But Carol is a romanceable option in the game. So. Might change the shape a bit. I'm not sure. I mean, realistically, it would be lower, but I just really like how there's barrel cleavage too much. What the heck did I come in on? Welcome back, play it forward. The Barbie barrel, that's true as well. That's what she basically is. I'm glad we've made that, because that is what the plan was. Okay. I'm still not sure about the bikini. Like, I'm probably going to make a few little adjustments to it. But we get in there. I feel like maybe it would look weird if she had, I don't know, should she have the strap go around her? Maybe we should make the bikini cups a bit bigger as well. Obviously they look messy, but we could make it go round more. It would look a bit more like a bikini then, maybe. No straps? Do you think it looks better without? I don't think it looks much like a bikini, that's the thing. There's something off about it without the straps at the top. Maybe I just need to change the shape a bit. Is Carol the more level-headed barrel and Meryl more of the drama queen? I don't know if I'd describe Carol as level-headed. She's a tsundeyer, you know, the Japanese trope tsundeyer. I think I've said it right. That's basically what Carol is. She's aggressive, she's sassy, she's a bit violent. Meryl, we haven't really, other than her appearance, we haven't really got a personality for her yet, properly, I guess. Yes, that's right, play it forward. I've heard of barrel chested, but this is ridiculous. Oh no, violent. Well, the thing with Sunday, let me find the TV tropes page for it. It's all just like a front, you know. She's very affectionate deep down, and she'll grow to love the party as time goes on. So there we go. That's basically what Carol is. Does anybody know good examples, good famous examples of that trope in any media? Because it'd be good to sort of have someone to compare Carol to. But Carol's unique. Nobody can compare to Carol. Which what you've seen and why you think it doesn't look quite right. Yeah, there's something about it that is, yeah, and it does look like a bow now you've said sexy. So there definitely needs to be something added that 100% makes it look like a bikini. And maybe the straps would be a bit too much if we did do them. I don't know. But maybe there's something we can change about it to make it look a bit more bikini. Maybe we just need to make it bigger. Make it have bigger boobies. We'll see what that does. But yeah, I think the shape just needs altering a bit. I need to have a peek at some more references and maybe just give it a bit of an edit off stream. I'll read it just a sec with my coffee. Be careful, because that website is very addictive. It's an extremely addictive website, TV Tropes. It's great. But I feel like I definitely want to keep in that position because the barrel cleavage is just brilliant. It was never intended, but it's there just by pure coincidence. Hi Key, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna get banned from Twitch if I do that. It does look more like boobies when you zoom in on it like that though. It's when you go out it doesn't look so much like a bikini. I think maybe it's missing just something. I'll have a little think off stream, I think, and add to that. But it will be good to start one of the other barrels, I think, today as well. Because Meryl's basically there. We just got to make a few alterations to that bikini, and then we're done. And there's something I'm not sure about with it. Let's just do this. It's a bit square. How are you doing, Key? I hope you're having a good day. Hope it wasn't too much of a shock for you to walk in on such a thing. You go down the rabbit hole on TV Tropes. It's a happy accident. It's a lot of fun. I love reading stuff on there. I tried googling barrel bikini, but that was a mistake. What popped up? Oh, okay. There's some examples. Awesome. When I look up anything, I always go to TV Tropes first. Games, movies, shows. Forget Wikipedia. TV Tropes is the way to go. I agree. It's just so much fun. I'm in love. I want you to be in love with her. I want her to be people's waifu. Interesting concept. I'll bid for that. Thank you, 80. Thank you for the 5 biddies. Today has been very productive. She's taken though. She's the oil drum. She's taken by an oil drum. Okay. Just think, is there anything else we can do to make it look more like a bikini? We don't want it looking like a bow. Yeah, I'll think about that in a bit. Sometimes you need fresh eyes when doing stuff like this. You need to look at it a couple of hours after, and then you're like, oh yeah, that. But she's getting there. So who's our next barrel? Let's have a look at our list. One Mo. Okay. Hi, Thor. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I like my hair too. I like my bangs. What if you made the straps wider? The straps could be wider. Yeah, maybe we should do that. We'll give that a try before we move on to the next barrel then. Cheryl the barrel. I think the mom was actually going to be called Cheryl. No, but she wasn't voted in. So we've got Elvira next, Carol's grandma. She's a normal barrel who insists she's an antique barrel. She wears glasses, she's brown, and she's got tarnished gold metal bits. And the other one is Hank. He's a sad disabled barrel with a broken plank and hole. He's grey and dirty, and he has a moustache. And the Carol's friend Woody, he's not a barrel, he's a cardboard box. And he was insecure, and that's why he makes everyone call him Woody, because he wants to be wood, not cardboard. And then it's Carol's son, who is an adorable small cookie jar. So these are all the characters we've got. We've got so many. There are other barrels in the sea. I'm sure there is, yeah. Imagery of boobs from afar. Is this the same game with all the fruit monsters? It is play it forward. We're working on just the one game on these streets. So it's pretty crazy, right? We've got fruit monsters, we've got barrels, and we're only in episode 1 content at the moment. Poor Woody. It's taken a turn. Okay, so let's get it back up. Where is graphic scale hiding? Let's make these straps a bit wider. Two pixels wider, 3 pixels wider. I wonder how much. We'll just see with 2 pixels first and see how that looks. Better? I think it's getting there a bit now. I think that, like, the bit that I wasn't sure about was this bit here in the middle, but you know, we want to show the cleavage, so I don't know if it's any lower it would look as much like that, so we should probably keep it there. The thicker straps helps, yay. Well, we're getting there a bit. Maybe there's something else I can add at some point, but we're slowly getting there with the bikini. I always knew it would be a bit of a challenge because you don't see barrels in bikinis, do you? It's not a vision that's very easy to imagine. So it was always going to be an interesting one. But we're getting there. Maybe we can add a little bit more shading onto the bikini to make it look a bit less flat. Don't know about that. Maybe we need to have it more in the middle rather than at the edge. Honestly, I would have had her wearing the bikini wrong. Like half of it sitting on top of her, yeah. I think the position, I'm very attached to it now, simply because of the unintentional cleavage. I think it's brilliant. Maybe like a light bubble shine. I think we're getting there. What about something like that? It's not too thick. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's the fact we haven't added it. It's just amazing that there just happened to be a line there. Like, there's proof that I didn't, because Carol's got the same thing. It was just there. I think that's amazing. But yeah, she's getting there. She's getting there, guys. I like her. Should we make a start on Alvira then? We will be carrying on with this on Monday's stream, because I don't stream on Friday or the weekend. I stream Monday to Thursday, so we'll be carrying on with the rest of them then. Maybe a shadow under the bikini to make it look a bit more 3D. Hi Space, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Maybe that's what we need to do. You know, there is definitely something missing with it, and maybe that's what it is. So I'm actually not sure how to do. Hang on. I can always do it this way. I'm doing it the complicated way. Only because I forgot how transparency works in graphic scale. But that would be the same effect, something like that, where it's just a bit dark underneath. I'm not sure how to make the shadow look though, like what the shadow would cover, so I'd probably need to look at a reference to know. Little more curve on the bottom, but hey, I'm just a sound guy, what do I know? Well, that's just it, like you don't need to be an artist. Sometimes more eyes help, so sometimes you can notice things more than just if there was one person, so it all helps, guys. But yeah, maybe I'm not sure, but I feel like we should leave her for a bit and we'll come back, because I didn't like properly look for references of bikinis, to be honest. I only had one, so, and that wasn't really the ideal angle. So one sec, let's just finish the shadow thing. I don't know if I'm pulling this off that well, this shadow, but I smell food. Does this program have layers? I'm so used to Photoshop. Yeah, it does. Look, the bikini's gone now. It wasn't too hard to get used to, but that I've been using it for a while, so I would say that if you're looking for a PixArt software, probably the one AT mentioned, I think it was AT, Asprite is probably the better one. I mean, I would use that too if I was wanting something new, but because I'm already used to this, I might as well stick to it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know about the shadow. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm gonna go. I feel like maybe you've got a point when you say a shadow, but because I don't know what I'm doing with it, I'm gonna just delete it for now and go back to it at another point. It's very solid. Hi, True Baldy, how's it going? Hello, people of the Rainblood Queendom. That's it. That sounds like an exotic name for a kingdom. I like it. How are you doing, True Baldy? So much better than Photoshop. Yeah, I personally didn't find Photoshop that good for pixel art. I prefer like this sort of thing. I don't know, maybe I was just impatient with Photoshop. I love it for other things though, just not pixel art. I'm not sure about that change. I don't know. I could mess about with this forever. So we're going to leave it for now and go back to... We could even like literally make it go all the way to the bottom. Would it look too much if we did that? Obviously the shape's a bit weird. I feel like if we did that, we'd need to make this bit thicker. And no, it looks more like a bow now. It looks like a bow, so I'm just scared of it looking like a bow too much. Look, it feels dirty. Got to look at the bikini reference. I'm good, just got a haircut and now I'm chilling with your stream. Oh, awesome. You're happy with your haircut, True Baldy? And thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good day. But yeah, guys, if anybody does find a bikini reference, you feel free to send it on the Discord or something. That's totally fine. But for now, we'll say bye to Meryl and move on to Elvira. I feel like I need to look at Meryl with fresh eyes to know what to do with her bikini. So let's go back and see Elvira's description. Glasses, brown, tarnished gold metal bits. Okay, so I'm going to type in brown barrel for Elvira. True Baldy! Oh my god! Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Who's got them? Green, Play It Forward, Key, Morthbreed and Lards. I hope you enjoy your subs, guys. Thank you so much, True Baldy, for that generosity. You're too good to me. What the heck? Can we have some hype for True Baldy, please, folks? And those that got the subs, make sure to thank True Baldy as well for being so kind. True Baldy's so kind. Thank you, True Baldy. Woo! Play It Forward got one. Yay! You're welcome, Rose. Yay! Thank you for the hype, guys. Appreciate it. Enjoy those that got the subs. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your double raindrops. Appreciate it, True Baldy. Thanks for being so awesome. celebration, yay. I want to see all that hype. I want to see all the hype. Is the blonde girl the hero? Nah, she's not. She's just a random. Just a nobody in the generator space cowboy. The hero is whoever you want them to be, because in our game we have a custom hero creator. You can name them what you want and you can make them look like what you want, I suppose, to a certain extent. So that's cool. And other than that, we've got the characters. I'm in the game, that's me there. I'm there. What, True Baldy, what's going on? Not another 5. You've been too kind, what the hell? What the hell, True Baldy? Melt, Lizard Soul, Beer, Captain Sausage, and Milo Scale got a sub. What the heck? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's 10 gift subs, holy butts. Do you want to say? Can we, I want to see this chat filled with hype, okay? I'm going to give some as well. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes and the double raindrops, guys. Because if you get double raindrops, it means that you can get to your 500 raindrops faster to be a character in the game. Just supporting people I like. Well, I don't know what to say. You're too kind and so kind, such a kind human. We need more people like True Baldy in the world. You spoil me. Thank you so much. And thanks for the hype, chat. Appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what were we doing? Brown barrel, that's it. So Elvira is probably going to be darker than Carol. Carol's kind of brown. But I feel like Elvira's at least going to be a different shade of brown because she's... Are antique barrels brown then? I know that she's not antique, but she insists that she is. There's this one that's a brown barrel. Not that. This. I smell food. It's not even my dinner time yet. Hi Rose, how's things going? Hi Master Emerald, how are you? It's good to see you. Things are going awesomely. Being spoilt by my awesome community today, and we're having fun making barrels, aren't we? We've been making Meryl, Carol's sister, as you can see there. We're trying to get a bikini fix though. It's sort of there, but there's something about it that's not quite right. But we're going to be revisiting her later because we're going to make another barrel. We're going to make another barrel first. The grandma. How are you though, Master Emerald? How's your day going? I'm going to put an antique barrel. This is an antique barrel. What did we say? Tarnished gold metal bits. Okay. Something like that one, maybe. For Elvira. Copy it. It's 9:10 AM here in California. Yeah, early bird now. Up at 9. Well, I'm not well, unfortunately, but the cat is keeping me company. Who knows what's happened? I hope you get better soon. But I'm glad you've got your cat to keep you company. Feel free to share pictures of your kitty in our pets channel if you'd like, because I love to see the animals. Okay, so I'm just putting this barrel here for a reference. Yeah, it's more brown than Carol. And it's got the gold bits that we'd like, that we said that would suit her. So I'll just pop that there. I'm hungry. Oops, I nearly dropped all my chocolate. Oops. Enjoy your BRB. Okay, so let's get this outline right. I feel like hiding a bikini for now, just because it's not 100% done, and it's gonna distract everybody in chat. So just for now, guys, don't worry, she will have it back. Okay, so let's get a good brown. Wow, so many different shades of brown. Maybe that, because we are going to have some darker detail on there, so we don't want to go too dark. Nude barrels. Well, you can't really count. Well, I guess they are nude, aren't they? But barrels don't wear clothes. But Meryl wants to be different. She wants to be like a human. Key. Oh, you're welcome, Key. Thank you for thanking True Baldy. True Baldy deserved all the thank yous for being awesome. I think the bikini top is upside down because the curve is at the top and not the bottom. The weight of them would put that curve on the bottom. Oh, really? Maybe that observation's true then, Van. We can always try. You should leave it up. You click your video because you was like, what the might go new people who are obsessed with loot will be coming in the stream. Okay, I'm curious though. Does it look like a bikini then when you came in, Space Cowboy? Because I still think it looks like a bow, but you must have thought it looked like a bikini if you was like, what? It's like when Donald Duck doesn't have a shirt on, he never wears pants, but that's considered normal. I think they are right, real boobs cut in. Should we flip it vertically then? To just, oh, wrong part. Is that how it's meant to be then? I actually think the shape makes more sense like that, I agree. The shading's off though, of course. It should be the other way around. But let's go back. Does everybody think, yeah, that's meant to be the shape? We'll have to flip that though as well. For some reason he wears a tie around the waist when he leaves the shower. I don't even remember these cartoons. You have a very good memory. Play it forward. But the straps are wrong and you could re-angle the cups of the bikini, but it's heading the right direction. Yay, I agree. I think all that we need to change now is the shading. We'll put it back to how it was. Okay. So the lighter should be at, oh yeah. Hang on. We'll just give it a random colour, am I? Yeah, we'll need to change it a little bit, I think, just so. You might want to tilt the cups inward a bit. So, hang on, probably won't work rotating pixel art, but, so it's more like that, is that what you mean? Oh yeah, that looks more like boobs now. When it's angled like that. Looks more like... I have to tidy it up though, because it's made it messy now it's rotated. But thank you, Van. Your observations have definitely made a difference. It's closer. Yay, back to conference call. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Fan. Thanks for being so helpful. I think the left cup needs to be a little bit smaller because of the perspective. That's actually a good point as well. So we could always narrow it a little. We'll make this one a bit thicker. We don't want to lose that cleavage though, because what we love so much is that this line here, that is also on Carol and all the other barrels, because that's their design, it just so happened to fall neatly in the middle. So as long as we can keep that there, that's the main thing. I forgot what it looked like before now. I suppose that's what my VODs are for. But yeah, I think the one on the left definitely is smaller now. And it is a bra hunting swan. I forgot if I said yes to you or not. I might have, but I can't remember. Band on a different layer, easy to change things. Ah, yeah, we probably should. Things like this, detail work. Well, I appreciate it, Van. My graphic design is definitely a bit rusty. It's been a while. There we go. Yeah, we'll definitely put them in layers and stuff because we're not done yet. There's still a lot of extra work to do on them, but sorry about the weird noise in the background, folks. If you can hear it, that is. And as for shading, we might still add that little light coloured bit, maybe at some point. Are you programming this game also? Well, I guess I am, but I am borrowing a lot of scripts and resources, so that helps, goes a long way. Because it's a lot easier on RPG Maker than Unity or something, so that's very helpful. Because honestly, it would be far too ambitious and time consuming to do everything from scratch with what we've got in mind for this project. There is only music in the background. Oh, that's awesome, Zexy. I'm glad you didn't hear the noise. Because that means my mic's being good and not picking background noises up, which is good. It's fantastic. Also, probably could do with chopping a bit of that off. Yeah, I'm curious what it used to look like, so I'm just going to go back to check. That's what it used to look like. And it looks like a bow. Yeah. It's more like boobs now. I'm wondering if we should make this thicker. This strap, this middle bit. I don't know about that bit there. Probably better to keep it darker because move the centre bikini strap lower. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about doing now because of the cleavage. It was good that it was intentional, do you know what I mean? And if I'm going to purposely like change the bit at the back, it looks like I've done it on purpose then. So that's the thing. Unless we raise these up, we could do that. That's not an issue. How about if we did that? Just because I don't want to change, don't want to hide the, you know, make it not look like a cleavage. I'm proud of that. I played with RPG Maker in high school. It was fun. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So did I. Thank you, Joe. That works. Or add a second strap. Did I put it back to how it was again? I can always move it up again. I forgot if I did or not. Moving it up 1 pixel helps. It looks slightly more like it's in the middle now. Do we need more light coloured shade in here? I feel maybe we do because it's a bit bigger. We getting there. We getting there. What about this top bit? Is it a bit flat? Enjoying meeting Ran, I hope it goes well. Add a second strap, make it a fancy bikini. Oh, you mean by a second strap, one going here? I guess we don't want it to cover too much of Meryl, but I feel like if we did, it would look more like a bikini. I feel it definitely, you know, with that could. Obviously, we'd have to make it look a bit neater. But I'm still like tempted to do that, that's for sure. We did have a little discussion about that earlier in the stream, adding that, but I'm not sure whether some were keen or thought it was a bit too much. What if you remove the barrel strap so it's replaced with the bra? No, I mean the middle of the bikini top. You don't need those strap nipples bikini. I get that. Yeah, it can be. Also, I feel like I was thinking about removing the brown bit, but if we did that, it might, you know, anything that's intentional, like that's why I liked the little barrel line being the cleavage, like we didn't purposely add anything, but we could, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to design it so it covered it all. But I'm not sure about deleting it, because you know what I mean, it's kind of, I feel like we should keep it. Probably would look neater if we got rid of it though, but you know, it wouldn't make sense with the rest of the barrel designs if they've all got that design. Why couldn't the brown line be the strap around her in pink? You mean make it thicker? Like colour all the brown bit in all pink? If it looks good, then yeah, I guess we could say that wouldn't hurt. Would be a very thick strap though. It's pretty thick. Make the barrel brown wrap pink, then remove the other strap pink part. I'm not sure if I get what you mean. You mean get rid of that and then just colour that in pink? Sorry if I'm not getting it. Oh, okay. If we literally do, because I am kind of following the same shape as the barrel thing, so we could literally do that. The only problem is this bit here, this brown bit. Like we could do the same for this one here as well, but we've still got that brown bit there as well, which I don't want to delete because it's like you know what I mean, we want to keep the barrel what it would be if it didn't have the bikini on. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm not making sense, but you know. Yeah, I have a very strong jawline for, it's meant to be an attractive trait, apparently, to have a strong jawline. I'm quite proud of my sharp chin. If you make a top band pink also, then it will look like a headband. Oh yeah, that's true. It could work. But it's like, if we did do that, would it look too much? The question. I can't do it because it's not its own layer. But yeah. And so is the barrel. Why, thank you, Gretch. So yeah, maybe I want to keep some brown. I don't know. It's only because I don't want to get rid of that middle bit, and it might look odd if it's covered at the sides but not in the middle. Because if we did colour it all in pink, it would start to not look like a bikini, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a bow again, like that. Yeah, it's one of them things. Generally, when I do designs, I like to look at it with fresh eyes anyway, because it's very, very hard to do something all at once sometimes, especially if it's a hard design. And it is, because you don't see a barrel with a bra on every day, do you? But we get in there. I guess the decision is now, what of the brown bit are we going to cover up? We'll see how it looks. There's no harm in trying. Hi. Oh, that's because we haven't closed it. That's why I did that. Enjoy your foods. Man barrel, we do. We have Hank. Hank the granddad. He's a broken barrel, though. What's the difference with a barrel and keg? I'm a noob. You see broad barrels every day, you will from now on. Play it. You'll see them all the time now. Yeah, I feel like if we did do that, it would make it too thick. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with keeping the brown underneath, because that's what Meryl would look like without clothes on. So, you know. I really liked how the line here just happened to be there. That we didn't have to do it intentionally. So, we want to keep that vision. I want to keep that vision anyway. Keg is full of beer. Well, Hank can't be full of beer because he's got a hole in him. He's disabled. But we did have, I mean, if you look at our Trello page, we have the poll of all the barrels on them. We did have one that was full of alcohol. I think he was a keg, actually. He might be in the uncle. He could have been the uncle, actually. He was close to getting the votes, but he didn't quite make it. But that doesn't mean he's not in the game. He might make an appearance in the future. He's just not in this particular flashback. Yeah, he was a drunk uncle. It was great. We had some really good barrels, but we couldn't have them all. We only are going to take a few into the flashback, otherwise there will be too many characters at once. I'm going to just do a quick highlight here, like before. I can't seem to say goodbye to the bikini. Even though I said I'd do Elvira, I can't seem to say bye. If anybody thinks that needs changing, then feel free to say, because I've literally just stuck it anywhere. But I haven't looked at a reference or anything, so I might be off with that. I mean, we could do more so it goes up to that edge, but I don't know. I feel like something looks wrong with it, so I might save it for when I look at a reference. I think the dark shade should be much lower if it's meant to be the under boob. Yeah, maybe that's a good point. Should we see what it looks like if we bring this down more? Why goodbye? Oh, we're not, only so we could do one of the other barrels. Obviously we won't be saying bye to the bikini forever. So that's a little bit low. We can go even lower. But that is true. I think that will be better if we make it lower. Let me know if you think it should be even lower. But I see an improvement just from this. I have a watery eye. I'm not crying though, I promise. Bunch of boob. Yeah, you can tell who are the boob experts here, and it's certainly not me. It's chat. Yeah, that's an improvement. The light colour under the bra needs to go. You mean the barrel bit? I have no boob experience. I'm smiling. Same, Zach. So I'm the same as you. Because the shadow would only really be on the very bottom of the boob. Yeah, we can make it even bigger. A couple pixels more the light bit. If we feel it'll look even better. I'm a gamer, but we are boob experts. We love divas. That's true. The bra would block the light. Yeah, if she had big boobies, then yeah, it would definitely block the light. But that's true as well. We could do you mean just make it a bit darker than Space Cowboy, all this part here? Like a shadow. Like a slightly darker than what the colour is now. It's too bright. Okay, right, so we've got 3 different shades of barrel colour here. We can try making those darker. I did attempt to do this earlier, if I remember, but I ended up giving up. Right, where? Trying to find the right layer because I've got a bazillion layers here. And I did copy and paste it into Photoshop as one layer, so I've got rid of that now. That's it, I found it. Is that too dark for the one colour? Probably a bit too drastic if I made it like that. But we can still make it a little bit darker than it is. Maybe that. Or block it from reaching the top part of the barrel though, so that should do. Hey, how did you get up there? How did it? It's probably the bikini. I'm gonna have to hide it a sec while we do this because we're not seeing where we need to. There we go. What do you think? That's a reasonably... We got to do the other colours though, but that'll be easy. We just got to do the same. Can you just fill all the light colour in with the dark colour? We could just make it all dark. I guess I just want to keep the shading. But there's only 3 colours, it's no big deal. Thank you, Naz. Hard to explain with yeah, it can be, and I get very confused when following text instructions sometimes. Yeah. This one's a bit of a pain to colouring because I'm going to have to do a layer on the top with this one because it's... There's so many layers, it's getting confusing, the recolouring is. But we'll get there. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do it like this. Yeah, have an awesome night, Naz. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I think like something like this will probably look better because I agree that it needs to be darker under the bra. So we'll see, won't we, in a sec, how it looks. I don't know what that is there though, those little pixels. Okay, so it is a touch darker. It probably don't look much different now, but it is slightly darker. If we need to make it more darker, we will. That's better, yay! Yeah, it's just a very subtle difference to before. It's not like massively darker, but as you could tell when we were doing it, it was definitely darker. Right, so I mean, I can make it more darker, but I'll do that off stream probably because, oh my goodness, it's not long until we have to say bye. But I'm not ready yet, guys. I'm not ready to go. I feel like if this is a strapless bikini, though, it needs to be slightly rounded, more rounded here. Because there's no strap to keep that bit up. Hi, Joseph. Wow. It's totally PG-13, isn't it, guys? I wouldn't say it's that X-rated. I agree with what you said about the rounded. Yeah, I think we're getting maybe a little bit more. There we go. That's more rounded than it was anyway. Let's get in there. We just need a little bit more shading and highlights, probably maybe a touch more darker at the bottom. A few little adjustments maybe, but We're getting there. Maybe we could even get away with doing another couple of pixels of light. Because yeah, the under boob bit shouldn't be that thick. B for barrel, yeah. That's good. All puns are welcome here, yeah. Those barrels have some dangerous curves. They are. They're curvy ladies. Do we need a bit of highlight here? I just want to see how it looks. Don't know if we need 2 pixels of it. Maybe 1 pixel's enough. I don't know if we need it or not. Maybe we do. Maybe we need a shadow instead of a highlight. I could spend forever messing about with this bikini. Do we need... What do you guys reckon? Is there something not quite right? Do we need it darker here? That's what I'm wondering. I like the puns. Right. Okay guys, so yeah, we spent a lot of time on Meryl today, and I'd say most streaming was that damn bikini. In all honesty, it didn't take us long to do the barrel. It was that damned bikini, but it's all totally worth it. Because she wouldn't be the same without it, would she? Let's face it. Add boobs. Yeah. For sure. I think it adds to her character. I'm glad we made the decision to go with this. But yeah, we will be carrying on with the rest of the barrels on Monday's stream, which is our next stream. I might have a mess around with the bikini off stream to have a look at some references, see if there's anything I can do. But I think we're getting there. I think although we've had to mess around with it for ages, I think it's improved a lot compared to what it looked like earlier in the stream. We have 2 more barrels to do, and then we've got a box and a cookie jar to do. So we've got a lot of characters, but they're very important characters, so, and it's a lot of fun doing them, so I'm excited. Welcome back, Thor. How are you doing? But yes, I did want to do Alvira today too, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. But we've made a start on her. We'll get her barrel done and her face and stuff very early on Monday's stream. And she won't be wearing a bikini, so she won't take as long to do. She will have glasses on though, so that's something, but they probably won't be too bad. Pardon me. And Hank will be fun as well. So guys, unfortunately it is time for me to wrap up, but I've had a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone, and thank you for the follows on the Twitter, Cup of Joe and S4. I appreciate that. And welcome to the Discord as well, Robin. If anybody else wants to join the Discord to hang out with us, feel free to. I won't be back for another 3 days, so Discord's the place to be if you want to chat with the community. So I'm going to welcome Robin to Discord because I'm nice. Thank you guys for being fantastic. Have fun, stay safe. See you in Discord, fam. Yes, see you in the Discord. You should make an angry barrel. Carol's the angry barrel. She is the angry one, that's for sure. Carol the Sunday barrel. They all have the personality. We've gone for the stereotypes. And yeah, we've got some fun streams coming up. Okay, guys, so I'm going to probably head off. I usually don't. I usually raid somebody, but I think dinner's almost ready today because we're ending quite late. Sometimes I'll end a little bit before 6, but we've had too much fun. Today. Okay, Carol will shank you. She is. Carol is the angry one. Do not underestimate Carol. Never. Okay, folks. So I will see you on Monday. Thank you for being the best and for all the fun chats and for the help. And thank you, True Baldy, as well for the gifts. Subs. I appreciate you. And everybody enjoy who got the sub gifts. Enjoy. You could rate me about to start. Well, I will actually. I know that's very cheeky of you to ask, Gretch, but why not? Why not? Sometimes being cheeky will get you what you want. So let's go raid Gretch. Are you on now? I'll send everybody over. I don't think you're live right now, but I'm going to send everybody over anyway because so I'll be there right when you go live. So I will have to head off almost immediately because I've got my dinner though. But everybody, have fun in Gretch's stream, and I will see you on Monday. Take care, everyone.